Yeah, this is called poverty, war, and food. Which do you think costs more? The poverty, the war, or the food? That's the cost of human life. That's the cost of human life. Is there war machines cost 10 times what it would cost to feed the human race, to care for the human race, to help the human race? From the war criminals, George Bush, Assad, to people like President Putin, another war criminal. Always costs human life. It's easier to kill it than to feed it. It's easier to kill it than to defeat it. Human life is easier to kill than feed because they don't want to take the time to do it right. They don't want to take the time to seek the ways of peace. They want to take the time to seek the ways of violence. It costs more human lives. Aren't we getting tired of burying our children, burying our children's children, and burying our children's children? Is there enough wars? World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, Civil War, wars that go on all over the world. Isn't it time that we seek ways of peace? Isn't it time that we end war and seek the way of peace to cure poverty? Isn't it time that we end war, seek the way of peace to end poverty? The cost of human war is 10 times the cost to end human poverty. That's the human truth. That's the human fact. That's what they don't tell you. They all cry broke. They can't feed nobody. But yet they can keep making war machines and keep making missiles and keep making bombs and keep making planes and keep making guns and keep making machine guns and keep making guns. They can make death, but they can't pay to save lives. They can make death, but they can't pay to save lives. This is the most disgusting two-faced coin of hypocrisy, government world hypocrisy that I've ever seen. They can spend money to make machines of death, but they can't spend money to feed the people of the human race. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? This channel's going to keep pounding you world government hypocrites who lie and have your military budgets. Instead of military budget, let's have a poverty budget. Let's have a poverty budget, for Christ's sake. Let's have a goddamn poverty budget. And I don't care who hears it. I don't care who hears it. I really don't. Let's have a poverty budget. Let's get rid of the military budget and have a poverty budget. See how many people die then. See how many lives we can save instead of burying them in some mud hole or some foreign land. Instead of a military budget, let's have a poverty budget. Let's have a save the human life budget. Let's have a save the goddamn human life budget. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try for the world to have a save the human life budget. Let's try that. Save the human poverty budget. Let's see if we can rake some money together to feed these people that are starving all over this shithole planet. While you people are playing God with human lives in your war zones, and your wars, and your democracy of killing. I'm sick and tired of the killing of the human race. I am sick and tired of the killing of the human race. Let's try a little peace. Let's try a little humanity. Let's try a little human care. Let's try a poverty budget to end the starvation. Let's try a human life budget for all people. A human life budget for all people, goddammit. All people. Hear it, believe it, and know it. A human life budget for all people. Thank you for watching.